Hey guys, what's going on? It's Slacker here, back to you with another episode of the Cleveland Browns rebuild season. Right now we are in preseason week 3, so we're basically going to do two weeks at a time on these videos. So from now on you will see 2 weeks per video for this Cleveland Browns rebuild. Hope you guys liked the other videos. If you didn't, make sure you go back and watch those. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up.
But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, it's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
We are just a stone's throw away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Nick.
Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. It's been a great start to the season, back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, they come in at an early crossroads here, facing a tough opponent on the road where a loss would make them 0-3.
And when you start that way, doubts really start to creep into a locker room, and guys start to battle each other instead of worrying about winning games.
Eagles got the ball, 2nd and 10. Sproles making a couple of moves. He's going to get about 7 yards there, making it 3rd and 2. Wentz dropping back, pass over to Rodgers. Rodgers makes a good move. And he gets 16-yard gains off that pass. Over here, Wentz shrugs off one of the tackles, but cannot shrug off the second one. And that will be the first sack of the game for us. After that, they punt it. We get the ball. I grab it with Nick Chubb, who I'm wanting to be our starting running back. I'm super excited for him. He's been pretty much our only back that's done anything. And right here, he gets hurt. So now he's hurt. Our number 1 running back is injured. Broke his collarbone. I think he's out for 5 or 6 weeks. So after that, we give it up. We give the ball up. Get a sack on Philadelphia. They got a 3rd and 5 with 1:32 left. I don't understand how this is not an interception. However, we did make him punt the ball. So on 2nd down and 11, we get sacked, which is very, very happening this year. Basically getting sacked almost every time we back up to pass it. However, Tyrod Taylor sees some room. He's going to take it for a run and run out of bounds. He's going to gain 31 yards on this game, which is the longest pass or longest run we had in the preseason. He's going to rifle it back and intercepted by the linebacker, Bradham. Also, something that has happened all preseason long, throwing interceptions, getting sacks, it's kind of what we do. Carson Wentz on this one trips, so we get lucky that he only gets those 4 yards because he definitely would have got that first down. Now they're caused a punt.
He steps into this one, and
Peppers
this is a rocket.
Back to receive.
And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line.
Pretty good return. Gets it all the way up to the 25 instead of the 20.
Nearly a huge return.
1st and 10.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them,
set up, Hyde on the screen, and he can only get about 10 yards off of that. Guess it's better than nothing. Over the middle, Josh Gordon, and he drops it. Would have had the first down there. However, we had a punt because of that. So after the punt, oh, the Eagles. Oh, the Eagles. Chris Wentz throwing over the middle of Zach Ertz, getting the first down. 2nd and inches for them. Aguilar catches it, runs backwards. Going to get him back to another 3rd and 3.
losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
3rd and 3 here. We're going into the zone. The zone seems to have been working against the Eagles, but gets the sack on the outside, causing another 4th and 6. Basically, both teams just, 3 and outs, punting it all the time. And here's where it goes bad from here on out. The Eagles sack me, get the ball at like the 11-yard line, and Ertz in the end zone on a 3rd and 4 catches it for a touchdown. We're down 7-0. Trying to get back in it. We're trying to see, if we can get somewhere with the run. We do. So we're going to go to a pass play here, try to get down the field, maybe possibly get a field goal. And this is where Tyrod Taylor throws it over to Gordon. Gordon's got the yardage. Getting close. We got 40 seconds left, so we call a timeout. Getting ready to score. No one really here, and he really fumbles it. Gotta be kidding. So a turnover with 40 seconds left. Eagles have plenty of time to go down the field now. Passes it to Mike Wallace for a 15-yard pass. Carson Wentz dropping back.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down.
Don't know what this was, but we finally tackled him.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
6 seconds left. Carson Wentz looking for the end zone. Going to pass to Jeffrey, and he's going to get down at the 9-yard line. So they don't end up getting any points out of it, which is good. But keep in mind, Nick Chubb is hurt. So our starting running back that we're wanting to start is injured with a broken collarbone. So we're coming back from the second half. We return the ball up to the 27-yard line, which is not a bad return.
27-yard line. In this game, what's the tonality of a coach?
The handoff to Carlos Hyde. Finally a hole open for him. He's going to gain about 12 yards on that. He's got 17 yards rushing for the day. The Njoku over the middle. The Njoku is going to be a huge part of our offense. At this point, Stanton is in because it is the 3rd quarter, so we have most of our backups in at this point. Stanton is our 3rd string because Baker Mayfield is injured. If you watched that last episode, you'd know he's injured for about 6 weeks, I believe. So he's out until about the 3rd or 4th week of the season. Stanton drops back, going to throw a bomb to Callaway for a touchdown. So touchdown there to tie the game up 7-7. Eagles got the ball back, throwing it over to Mike Wallace. Carson Wentz is still in. Avery, our rookie, is going to get that sack right there. Gotta love that. Looks like Denzel Ward, our 4th overall pick, I think. 1st round pick, cornerback, is injured. He's now injured. So we got Chubb injured, and Denzel Ward injured, and Baker Mayfield injured. However, it doesn't hurt so bad because we just got that interception from our middle linebacker, except, this happens. Our offense right now is not looking good. And going into the regular season, it's something that we're trying to avoid were the injuries. However, we do have the injuries. We have to deal with them. We have to figure it out somehow with the injuries. We have to figure out how to win. Does not help that we give up punts like that where, we allow the defense to block the punt. Turnovers everywhere. Not a good game. And then to put icing on the cake, Mike Wallace scores a touchdown. So they're up 21-7 at this point. Hyde trying to get anything going. He's going to get 9 yards there. He's up to 37 for the day. Then we're going to go to Hyde again. He's going to grab a couple of yards there as well. Going into the 4th quarter, at this point, we're just trying to get out without any injuries. Trying to get something good going on. Stanton over the middle and intercepted again. I believe that's our 5th turnover of the game. End of the game, it just was not a good game. We had a few good plays, but our starting running back gets hurt. Our starting corner gets hurt. Baker Mayfield, our probably starting quarterback, is hurt now. It's not looking good. So So Michael Kendricks, he got that interception in the third quarter, so we're going to upgrade him. Myles Garrett, we're going to upgrade him. He is a second-year guy, and he is super good. So basically, we got Denzel Ward injured. He's going to be out for 6 weeks with a dislocated elbow. Broken thumb by Baker Mayfield. He's still out for 4 weeks. And Nick Chubb,
I'm just gonna have to go out
loses
and do
7 weeks
something,
due to a broken collarbone.
The Browns don't have many great players, and the good ones they do have just get injured. So I'm gonna have to figure something out here. Have to go make trades or something along those lines at all.
Now we got to decide where we're going to move around. We got to cut 22 players. Not necessarily that we have to cut them, but we have to either cut them or move them to the practice squad. So right now I'm just kind of moving people around, either moving them to the practice squad or cutting them if they're not available to move to the practice squad. So basically the thing different from this year's game is you actually play through preseason week 4 before you have to make these decisions. But right now I'm basically cutting the people that aren't either going to make the team or aren't going to really matter in the last preseason game.
And play Detroit.
So last preseason game we played the Detroit Lions.
The last couple
we are 2-1.
Last game was just atrocious
at this point,
up,
but
Blunt, fresh off a big game
last game of the preseason, we're going to play maybe a quarter with our starters who have already, already been injured multiple times. So trying to figure out who our starters are going to be week 1 with all the injuries, and try to pick up a win here so that we finish 3-1 for preseason.
Fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 20.
We'll start with the ball first, dropping back on first down. Getting sacked, not starting on a good way. We end up punting it over to Detroit. Detroit, 3rd and 8. They're going to get the first down with Matt Stafford. 11 yards to Golden Tate. On the next 3rd down, Stafford back, looking over the middle, and he's going to get it to Galladay for another first down. Stafford 3 for 3 at this point. Down in the red zone, Stafford's going to get sacked. We're going to run that middle linebacker blitz, and they're going to be forced to try to kick the field goal. They're going to make it and go up 3-0 with 1:30 left in the first quarter.
And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead.
Ensuing drive, we got it with 53 seconds in the first quarter. 2nd and 8. Can't find anybody open. We're going to take a sack. This is the next pass, not even on target for Stanton. I put in Stanton just because we didn't want Taylor to get hurt. Did not want to deal with our, 2 starting quarterbacks to get hurt. Stafford knocks off a big defensive lineman just to complete this pass on 2nd and 10. Just, wow. I don't know what to say at this point. We do get them to punt on 4th down, so we get the ball 2nd and 10 on our 6-yard line. Wide open pass, and again, Stanton cannot make the throw. So playing on all Madden, basically your quarterback is not going to make throws all the time like it does in other game modes and other difficulties, but I like that. It does make it more realistic like that. Like if, he normally doesn't make those throws, he's not going to make them. Which I like, but then again, it angers me. Again, we're punting on 4th down. It's halfway through the second quarter. We can't tackle anybody on this punt return. We can't move the ball on offense. Our defense can't stop Detroit well enough. At this point, it's just a complete mess. Here again, another first down for Detroit. This is with Matt Castle, so they got their backups in the second quarter. We still can't stop their backups. However, we're trying. It is just the preseason. Abdullah can't stop him. He's going to get a first down.
3rd and inches.
and oh, and he breaks it up in the end zone. So no touchdown for them. They're going to be stuck kicking another field goal. So about 3 minutes left in the second quarter, and he fakes it, and they're not going to get anything out of it. Not sure why Detroit did it, honestly. Preseason, I get it, whatever. But that play doesn't work at all for anybody, ever. So don't do it. Crowder side on the carry. Gets about 4 yards there. Trying to get the ball moving, trying to do something. We're going to get sacked here. Detroit calls a timeout. We're at 3rd and 14. Trying not to get a safety. We about do. Luckily, we get it off. Stanton 1 for 6 at this point. Just not acceptable. And at this point, it was just pretty much getting the game over. We're not playing well at all. Our defense isn't stopping anybody. Detroit and their backups right now, Castle, are just moving right down the field. He's 4 for 7 with 60 yards as a backup. It shouldn't happen. Got it down with about 50 seconds left. Abdul over the middle with a 6 spin move. He gets it down to the 4-yard line. Castle 6 for 9, 84 yards. He's going to try to add to it with a touchdown here, and he does to Jones. Easy touchdown for Jones. The Detroit Lions are going to go up 10-0 at this point with 31 seconds left in the first half. I got it in the second quarter. I'm just trying to make anything happen. Nothing's going to happen. They're going to intercept it. Luckily, time runs out before they can make any damage with that interception. Coming out second half, not getting it any better. Getting sacked. I believe we gave up about 11 sacks this game. I'm just glad there's no more injuries happening. Callaway is pretty much our only bright spot in our offense right now. Callaway is a rookie, and he's extremely fast. He has great hands. He does a good job. Even on all men, he does a good job. So Stafford scared here, Castle scared here, so he just falls to the ground, not when to get hit. They go ahead and punt it to us. It's a pretty good punt. We got decent field, and of course we throw another interception. So not only was last game's turnovers, but this game looks like it's going to be about the same exact thing. Castle, he's going to get about 9 yards on that rush right there. Gets him in field goal range. Detroit going to kick the field goal. Not a fake this time. And they are up 13-0 with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Dropping back on 3rd and 9. Looking for something. Callaway's going to catch it. Again, Callaway's basically the only reason we're doing anything. Callaway's having a good preseason. He's probably going to be our 3rd string wide receiver. We'll see where he falls in the depth chart, but right now I'm thinking he's probably going to be number 3. And don't know why the screen pass didn't work there. I was mashing the button, but nothing happened. So we get sacked, 4th and 13. Another wide open wide receiver, and he overthrows him, so we get nothing. He does have a 1st and 10 here. Fumble going in to the 4th quarter with 6 minutes left. We fumble there. Get the ball back, so we're glad we do that. Everything is right. Everything is good. We got the fumble back, but he fumbles again, and we're not getting this one back. The turnovers have just absolutely plagued us this preseason. I'm hoping that we can score something in the season. Right, this game we put up 0 points in a preseason game on 117 yards total. 4 giveaways. Myles Garrett, he gets to upgrade, but he goes up to, I think, an 89 here. So Myles Garrett, so we got good players. We're just not playing well as a team. I honestly feel that way because we've got people making great plays. We got wide receivers making great catches. We just can't put it all together right now. Yes, it's what the preseason's for, but I feel like, you know, we got a lot of work to do as a team. Right now, we got to sign or cut the last 3 players. We're actually going to go ahead and let go Britton Colquitt. We have another punter that we like a little bit more for a lot less money. We're going to end up cutting the rest of our people.
Oh my
Again,
goodness.
here are the
Denzel Ward, our
injuries
starting
after the
cornerback,
4th
our starting
preseason.
quarterback Baker Mayfield.
Mayfield
and our
looks like he
starting
can come
running
back second
Nick
or third week of the
Chubb.
season.
All of
Chubb
which are out for,
out
at
for
least
6
5
weeks still.
weeks.
Running around,
KU.
we're looking for people. I see
We're
a
gonna
guy
pick
from
him up.
Kansas,
We're gonna
and
pick
I
him
love my
up.
KU players. Got to support him. He is on Dallas's practice squad, so we're going to go ahead and pick him up and sign him. And we actually end up putting him at our second or third left end, right end position. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I know it's a little fast. It was preseason. I will go deeper and better into it once the regular season starts. But if you want to watch that, make sure you hit that red subscribe button. That way you catch the rest of the videos when the regular season starts. Until next time, Slacker out.